Good morning, everyone. This is Shella D. Bridgman, and welcome to the Shella D. Bridgman Show. And this is my testimony. Today is Tuesday, October 29th, and it's 10:36 a.m. I welcome you. I'm so glad you have joined me today. I am doing this as soon as I can this morning because, as you can see, yesterday we had troubles. I did the video, I recorded it, and I couldn't, you hear that? And I couldn't get it uploaded. My screen froze. That has never, well, maybe it happened like whenever, some time ago, but not since I've been doing this with you guys. So yeah, I didn't know what to do, and I was needed to jump on the freeway and get to work. So, but it was recorded, and I actually uploaded it at work. I said, boy, those people, they have the best of the best with this Wi-Fi stuff. That thing uploaded, it does an upload, and then it does a processing, like a check kind of thing, right? And it did both of those in a few minutes. So they have the best of the best. So yeah, got that done. It's a pretty long video. So I can't wait to listen to it because I said some stuff. I never know what I really said because I'm just going with it. I don't have notes, and just whatever comes to mind is what I say, and whatever's on my heart. So that's that. So here I am to make sure that everything is okay. I don't want to do it at the end of the day. I'm doing it kind of at the beginning of my day. Got off 8 o'clock this morning and did just a little bit of running around because I'm working on my new hairstyle. Like I told you guys, if you listen to the other video or program. And so I'm really looking forward to it. I'm just anxious about, I know I'm going to be pleased. But I'm anxious to make the transition. Like I said, I'm doing this now instead of later to make sure I get it done. So, yeah, time is really ticking. The seasons have really changed. It was cold last night. And but I'm okay with that because I have like a million scarves, and I like the fall. Not so much the winter, but I like the fall. And actually, my favorite season is the spring because I like to see the blossoms on the trees. New life. But don't have anything in particular to talk to you about today, other than I hope the previous video for day number 28, I hope it was good. This is 29, so this is the 29th day of our October challenge, personal challenge, and I feel good that I'm really with it. Got some breakfast this morning because I knew I was going to be up for a little bit, and I was like just actually really hungry. And so, got a little something, no sugar, no sweets. I'm pleased, and just jumping into this because if I've been up since yesterday and I worked all night, you I don't even have to say it. You know how I feel. But that's why I'm pressing myself to make sure I get this done. And I'm doing the best I can. I was about to say I'm just doing the best I can. I'm doing the best I can, but I really believe that it's going to be worth it. Sometimes it's like when you're working out or something, and you're going to see the results. You're going to get some definition. Not necessarily to become a bodybuilder, but get some definition. See just a little bit of something. You can actually see some results, and that again. See, I'm into the personal effect. I'm into how I feel, how something makes me feel, and I'm going like this hairstyle. I'm saying that so many people liked it, and I got so many compliments. Well, this one that I'm about to do, I'm about to step out again. I'm not trying to go conservative. I'm a woman of a particular age, and I believe it's gonna be greater later. So I'm okay with getting a little attention. I'm okay with that. Not, not like attention, like guy stuff, but um, I'm okay. You know what? Like I've said before, it's okay. It's okay to be attractive. It's okay to be attractive. Sometimes people have had all kinds of experiences, like we all have, and you don't want the attention. Well, it's okay to be attractive. It's okay to be like right now I have my little lip gloss on, no lipstick, but I got my little lip gloss on, and it's okay. It's okay to put yourself together. It's okay for your, I. It's so funny. I was gonna say I walk around when I'm out and about, and I'm always observing. And I see the little ladies that are up in age, and they have on their little tennis shoes and their little pants and their little this and that, and it's okay, but they're put together. Don't look like you want to be thrown away. If you're still here, if you're still walking around with us, enjoy it. And just like I was talking about, just somebody to hold hands with and laugh and watch a good movie. It doesn't have to be extravagant. You don't have to plan a trip to Russia or China or anything, or Greece. You don't have to be a world traveler, but just enjoy life. Enjoy. And it's okay to look in the mirror. We got what we got, right? Everybody's not into going and making the changes, but we got what we got. So work with that. Work with that. So it's sure to get warm in here fast. So anyhow, I'm not gonna keep you today. I hope that video was good. I just, I said some of everything. I'm driving around and stuff. I'm thinking, dang, what did I say to the people? And I have been pleased with all of them, especially once I got past a certain point. I've been pleased. I haven't said anything that I regretted, that I regret saying. I'm pleased. So I feel like I am representing myself well. This is not my representative. This is who I am. So yeah, like I said, there's nothing in particular that I can think of, but for me, it's so funny how I said this is the personal challenge. I have really a busy week. I have really a busy week, knowing that I'm in this challenge. So I'm doing the programs every day. I'm doing the recordings every day. I go to work full time. I do that at night, so I need to get enough rest that I can do that. I have some other stuff, my teaching stuff. There are requirements that I have to fulfill, like a whole lot of training every year, and they didn't say anything to me, so I didn't say anything to them. So I'm doing all of that training, and I started doing that today at work, using the people's online, their Wi-Fi, using that. And because I tried to do it on my phone, but somehow it didn't show up, the screen and everything. I was like, let me use the people's Wi-Fi. So started doing that. So I was doing it. Had my laptop up and the this and the that and everything. I was multitasking. Well, this morning I was multitasking. Had my glasses on, right, my reading glasses. So if you saw that, I was doing something. You didn't know what I was doing, but I was doing something. And so I had a good night. Productive. But I will say this. Let me say this. This is what I want to tell you. I was 5 minutes late to work last night. Do you know that to the exit that I used to get on the freeway, that entrance was closed. And so I'm driving around town trying to figure out how to get on the freeway. Couldn't figure out how to get on the freeway. So there's that. And then when I got to the area where the job was, that exit was cut off. I said, boy, these people, but I didn't let me get up. I didn't get upset. And I said, God allowed it. Because I've seen everything. I've seen everything, not everything, but I've seen a lot. He allowed it, and I was only 5 minutes late. And for all that I say to you guys about me rushing, this is only the second time that I've been late, and both times it was 5 minutes. So I always make it there. But that 5 minutes threw me off because for the first hour, I usually listen to my gospel music, drink my coffee, and have my food. And that 5 minutes threw my whole schedule off. I didn't get a chance to eat. I didn't get my coffee. I mean, nothing. I had nothing. And I didn't get a chance to listen to my music. So I had to, but like, at some point, I said, okay, because I felt like I was off. And I do all that to ground myself, The coffee is to help to give me enough energy, because if I have it at the beginning of my shift, then it's in my system, and then I'm gonna go through, right? I'm gonna get my breaks, I'm gonna take my nap and stuff like that. But if I get it past the fact, then it's okay. Don't start. He has been on one today. I don't know what it is. I think he has a little hormone thing going on. I don't know. I have to take him to the doctor. That's one of the things I have to do too, is get a shot for him. When I took him to the people to try to get him groomed with his little I wanted them to do his face, to give him a little cute face haircut. I looked at all his his shot records, and there was one that said October. The beginning of October. I know it's not the beginning of October, but I've been busy. So, but yeah, I see some little changes in him. Some little stuff is going on with him. But I said his little hormones must be raging today or something, because, he's trying to turn into a little man or something. I don't know. But yeah, I had to, once there's something when you feel together, when you feel settled, when you feel relaxed, when you feel like, okay, I'm steady, and then whatever comes, okay, I'm ready. And I was just feeling off. I was feeling off, and I had to stop and do what I needed to do. I had to listen to my gospel music. I listened to my music, and I got myself centered. I got my footing. And boy, he just handled. You see this? A whole empty parking lot. You see this? Look. I mean, the parking lot is all empty. Look. I don't believe this. You want to look at my windows. That's crazy. I'm not gonna let it distract me. So anyway, yeah, I took the time to listen to my music and get myself steady, and it worked. And once I did that, I was able to get a game plan for myself. That was when I got my laptop and started doing this and that, and I started with my training and all that, and I got a mental schedule for myself of maybe I don't know if I'll be able to do exactly everything when I'm planning to do it, but stuff I have to continuously get stuff done. Like every day I have to be working at it. But the first part, stop it. The first part of what I need to work on is my hair. Because no matter what I do, if I go anywhere, I need to be presentable. So the hair is the first thing I have to do. You know what I mean? So I have to get the stuff out of that storage room, one that I just moved the stuff in. But it's just like I was saying about getting the sleep. If your mind is right, you'll be more productive. If I know that my hair is done, that's when I look in the mirror, I'm going to see a different person. That's going to tell me it's a new day, right? Excuse me, I bought this Lysol, the little wipes. I'm the wipe lady. I wipe all through the night. And this lady I told her, I said, look at this. It says new day. I said, it's a new day, right? And she's, she doesn't laugh a lot. So I'm just, being funny. But, yeah, when I make the physical change, when I make the physical transformation, come on now, that's the word I want. When I make the physical transformation and I look in the mirror and I see somebody different, that's going to motivate me to do everything else. It's going to motivate me to do everything else. So that's the first thing that I'm sitting down to do is my hair. And shoot, clearing out this storage room, I might be able to do that in a day. Today is Tuesday. I get off Thursday morning, and I'm off all day on Friday. I might be able to get it done, Thursday and Friday or something. So that's why I'm focused, and I'm trying to just go ahead and focus and get this done. And I think it's going to work out well. I had to stop at the store. I told you I went to the Walmart again last night. And what I was looking for to help me with my hair, I went directly to it. And it's a big old store. All those people in there. But, I'm not really into asking anymore. This is, 2024. You don't really ask for help anymore in the store. So I walked directly to what I needed. I said, okay, we're on the right track. So I think we're doing good. The other stuff that I needed this morning that I went and bought for my hair, they had just enough of what I needed in the store. So I'm like, okay, all right. So it's meant to be. I could have gone and they could have had nothing, and I'd have been in bad shape. But everything's falling into place, and my mind is right. I'm gonna take him out before I get started on my hair. I promised him that. Yeah, as a part of what I need to do, I need to get that shot for him. But see, all of that is a certain kind of energy and a certain kind of time. You got to go up there, deal with the people, and they get the animals, and you got to have your patience in your pocket. And I'm trying to do 1,000,001 things. So when I go, I need to be ready for that. And I'm gonna get his nails done. I don't know what else I'm gonna do for him, but I'm gonna get his nails done. So that's gonna be he's on the list of things to do. Get him together and find out if there's anything else that I need to do to have him together. I don't have a license, but I do have all his shots. That's for sure. But I was surprised to see that there was one that I needed for the beginning of October. But yeah, I'm already thinking about, I'm just saying, I'm already thinking about what I'm going to do for November. Because I mentioned that people that have just tuned in, that they're too late, they may be too late for this month's challenge or personal development commitment, but they could use these few days to plan something for next month. So I was thinking about, what am I going to do for next month? What's after this? Now, I don't know. I don't know what's coming. I told you I think something good is coming on the other side of this 31 days. That's why I'm trying to get myself together and have my hair together and everything. But I said, shoot, if that lady can do the videos, I'm not trying to call her that lady, the good doctor. If she can do videos every day, even though they're not like for 30 minutes and stuff, but if she can do them every day, maybe I should just do them every day. Maybe I should just do them every day. I don't know. But I'll say this to you. I'm thinking about what is next. I know this is what I'm supposed to do. I don't know if I should just keep doing it every day, do it as a focus. You know what? I was thinking about gratitude. For the month of November, because we have Thanksgiving, and people, they like to sit down and think about what they're grateful for. So what, there's a shift. Like I say, if you're not grateful for what you have, then why should we give you more? Because there's always somebody that has it worse than you do. I might complain about my car and this and that and this and that and this and that, but I tell you, there's somebody right over there with a little tent, with a tent and a cart and everything they own is in it. he's barking at the fly. So, yeah, what would the focus be for next month? So I'm already thinking about next month, but we'll get there. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be something. I tell you this, if I'm not doing this, that means let's get a hand clap going. If I'm not doing this, there's a hand clap going, because that means I have taken a major leap. But even with that, I would maybe still be doing the recordings, because I like the fact that this is being documented. I like that. I like it. So it's like I'm sharing my story. You know what's going on with me. You know about my family. You know about the sickness history. You know about the relationship with my brothers. You know stuff, and I like it. That's what I want to do. And it's making me more comfortable. I sound better than I did when I first. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's terrible. See, you know what? I try not to say bad things to people or about people. But this lady, I'm in the parking lot. I'm at the library. And this lady in the parking lot, and she had a new car, because you see the little paper license plate. And she was driving, and she was looking in the parking lot. She's looking in one direction, and the lady and her little dog are on the other side of her car. But it's the parking lot. It's a little library parking lot. And she was driving and just almost hit the lady. In the parking lot. The lady with her little dog. And I'm like, that kind of stuff. This is what came up for me too. Remember when I said about how Joyce Meyer said, or maybe I said it yesterday and you didn't hear it yet. When she was saying about, because I was talking about overall development. Like, yeah, I've been eating stuff, but just overall development. Overall progress. And she was saying about how she used to get mad. Now she gets mad, it only lasts an hour or so. The time has significantly reduced. Well, for me, it's my job. Well, I'll say that's one area, right? So I was saying about the lady that she never gives me the device fully charged. So it's like, and then she throws the trash on the floor. And it's like her behavior is, stop it. Her behavior is consistent. So, did I say stop it? You should see what he looks like. He looks like a mad, just with that hair on his face and stuff. He knows how to sit down. When I tell him to sit down, he sits down. But her behavior is consistent. And so I'm doing the personal development, right? It's like, this person does the same stuff that you don't like every single time. So every single time you're going to get mad every single time when the behavior has not changed. You're going to still get mad every time, right? So that's what I mean. Like this guy that I saw this morning. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is with the energy from his company. I don't know what it is, but every single person from his company, there's something off. I don't mean off like as in mentally challenged. I mean off like they treat you weird. They're rude or something. I mean like extremely rude. One guy was saying something about my glasses. A grown man like making fun of me. But yeah, like everybody from the company, put it like this, it's always an odd exchange. You know how you try to crack a joke, lighten up the mood, cause you know something's off, and it's just always odd. So I had a little progress this morning. The guy I'm trying to do my training and everything on the computer because I'm trying to do all this stuff at one time. And so the guy, he's trying to tell me what his status is, if he's, a consultant or whatever. And I'm like, you know what, dude, you don't know who you are, right? And so I'm getting everything together for him, and so I just started humming and I told him to have a good day, and I was just, even though the process bothered me, I was making myself feel better by just humming and stuff like that, trying to not let it get next to me. So that's what I'm saying, just about overall development and how I've really approached this, in that to be in the same situation every day and it aggravate you. You want to hear something? Okay, I'm going to tell you. This is a really deep, dark secret. Deep, dark secret. Okay. So when we switch shifts, right, there's this guy. This is terrible. Don't you say anything. Don't say anything. Listen. There's this guy that we change shifts, right? So I'm relieving somebody and somebody is relieving him, right? But the guy that relieves him is generally behind schedule. So he has to wait. So I'm there with him. He is the only person that I have seen. People usually want to go home. You show up, they're like, okay, bye, I'm leaving. He sits down. He doesn't just leave. You know what? I took the chair and put it out in the hall. I told you, don't judge me. I took the chair and put it out in the hall, and he knows I did. I put the chair out in the hall because it's like, dude, you off work. Your relief is here. Go home. Don't sit down. I put the chair out in the hall. He hasn't said anything. And I'm just telling you. He would just sit in the office with me, waiting for his relief. And I'm like, oh no, I'm not sitting. The office is the size of a closet. I'm not sitting in no room with no man. We're not doing that. So I started just standing out in the hall. And somehow, I think somebody said something to him because he doesn't, what do they say, read the room. And somebody must have said something to him, because they'll call and to see what's going on. And it's like, well, where's the lady? She's out in the hall. Why is she out in the hall and you in the office? And she's the one has started her shift, right? So now he waits out someplace else, but he leaves his bag in the office. He doesn't want to leave, right? So that's what I'm saying. I put the chair out in the hallway. The spare chair. So I leave one chair, because I bring my own chair in there, because they got me. And I don't hear my music. Okay. Yeah, they got me, and so now I just bring my own chair. I'm like, no, and you know what? Listen. I told you, don't judge me. I knew it was for me to do, because I went in there. So we have 24-hour service. There's 3 different shifts: day shift, swing shift, and graveyard. I work graveyard. So it's a little tiny office the size of a closet. And everybody and their mother, there are 2 people per shift, right? So everybody and their mother is in there, right? So you got the trash, you got the sitting down, you got the this and that, right? But one day I went in there, I was like, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. You know when something's clean and when it's not, you can feel it, right? I got off work and I went and bought me a chair. I went to the thrift store and I walked in there to the little section where they have the little, chairs. I walked in there and saw this chair for $7. I didn't have to hunt. I didn't have to beg. I didn't have to borrow. $7. I bought this little chair, and apparently it's an IKEA chair. So it's just a little stool. It's a little stool, a little black stool, and it lifts up and down, but I keep it down. I learned that that's actually better for me instead of being way up there and everything's cutting off the circulation. But yeah, so I carry my own little stool, and people look at me, but I'm telling you, no, can you? I'm not even gonna go there, but nah. So I have my own little stool, but yeah. So what was my point? You know I'm tired. You know what? Let me say this. Y'all forgive me. When I misstep, when I get lost, please forgive me. I am really tired, and you really don't know my story. You know what I'm telling you right now, but you don't know my story. You don't really know where I'm at. You really don't. And I'm doing all of this. I'm doing all of this consistently, daily, daily, and from the heart. And you have no idea, in spite of, you don't know. So please bear with me. Please give me grace. And when I when I have trouble connecting my dots, please, please, please do it for me, right? Please do it for me. Because my intention is good. My intention is good. That's why I'm so glad that I'm doing this. But yeah, so yeah, but this guy, like, and you know what? He would always, like, first he was like trying to talk to me, like trying to make me talk to him. I was like, oh, no, that's not what we're doing, right? And then it's like, this man is my age, probably a little older or something. And so when a person, especially a woman, when they don't want to talk to you, right? And so he just still, every night he still kept trying to make me talk to him, right? Then I would be left in the room with him. Like, I'm not sitting in no room with no man like that. That's not what we're doing, right? And so but just like my brother said, actions speak louder than words. And everybody knows I'm always rushing. I'm scooting in there one night. That man looked me dead in my face, and went inside the building and did not let me in. Okay? And did not let me in. So I don't care. I don't care about anything he says. I don't care about who he pretends to be. I don't care about who, he was, have a safe evening. I dismiss everything that he says, because his actions showed me something different. He looked, and nobody was around, so nobody was around to witness him being a nice guy. He looked me dead in my face. It was just me and him. He looked me dead in my face and went inside the building and closed the door. He didn't let me in. He knew I was going to work. I was coming inside where he was, right? So that's what I'm saying. I moved the chair out in the hall. Like, you can't sit down. You need to pass off whatever you need to pass off, and get on out of here. But instead, other people, when their relief comes, they stand out in the hall or something. They meet them, they catch them, and they toss them the stuff, and they run out. And that's it. But he wants to sit down. You gotta sit down to. Oh, no. So that's why I say, don't judge me. But yeah. So that's a part of my little story. But yeah. So I'm good. I'm good. You guys, where am I? I got my little sunglasses on. 33 minutes. That's a long one from yesterday. I think it's going to be good, though. I think it's going to be good. It's really that I really share stuff from my heart. I'm not, this is not scripted. I went to the Susie Orman School of Presentation. So we just talk about it. We know it, and we just share it. So, but, yeah, that was the point of me telling you that story and all of that, is that when a person, I have situations on my job that are consistently annoying, and so as a part of my personal development, when this person, that's what they're going to present to you every night, and you're just going to get aggravated every night. What do they say? The definition of insanity: continuing to do the same thing and expecting different results. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So I may have eaten the pie 3 days in a row, but that's the kind of stuff that I'm trying to do better with. That's the kind of stuff. So even the new guy, one of the new guy, he came in this morning, and he might be older than me, or we the same age. You can't really tell. That's why when I go to the store to pick up my prescription and stuff, I don't say my date of birth out loud, because I've learned you can be standing next to somebody that y'all the same age, and so I don't do that. But yeah, he came in. It's like he's starting to figure it out. I'm not. Words mean so much to me. Don't ask me how you doing when you just talking. Don't say that to me. You can say good morning. You can say hello, but don't say how you doing when you just make a conversation. So this morning when he came in to pick up some, for me to sign off that he checked in on me, right? He walked in and he said hello. I said hello, and I wasn't pretending. And he said, okay, good night. I said good night, and that was it. But at first, when he came, somebody was talking about how you doing. No. Don't ask me how I'm doing, because you don't mean that. You don't mean that. You're just throwing out some words, and that kind of stuff aggravates me, But yeah, stuff gets on my nerves. I keep telling you that. Look. Last night when I was in the Walmart, and I said it on the other video, and I said I went in there and I was focused, and people get on my nerves, but I ignored them. There was a lady in there eating the grapes. She was eating the grapes. Now I'm trying to, break the cycle of this, the junk food. So I'm like, okay, let me get me some grapes. And this lady was in there eating the grapes. I mean, she was digging in the different bags and eating the grapes. And she tried to say something to me, and I blocked out her energy. Not just her words, but her energy, like she did not exist. I was not being sucked into whatever was going on with her. And she was digging into all the bags, eating the grapes. And so I didn't let her deter me. I still got my grapes. But what I did was I reached all the way to the back. I pushed all those grapes. I moved them all out of the way and reached all the way to the back. So it's something that she had dug her hand in, I'm like, boy, people. So yeah, I'm focused. I have a busy week this week, or just the upcoming days, because I told you that I was thinking about the time change. That time change is when I experienced change. I was in the supermarket. I was working in the supermarket in North Carolina, and I'm still in contact with the guy, my supervisor. And I remember being in the store. I used to have a whole deal with each customer. They had their own, like I was a fortune teller or something, and everybody had their own individual experience with me. They would line up to go to my line, right? And so I can remember this lady saying, it was Thanksgiving, and she said, well, you might be home for Christmas. And I was like, that was the last thing I thought of. That was the last thing. And sure enough, I was home for Christmas. So everything happened so fast. So that's what I'm saying. I can just feel it. I can feel it in my body. That change is coming. And like I said, when I look in the mirror and I see something physically different, that means that things are really different. So much to do, and I'm just going to consistently do. But you have to make adjustments. Ladies, it's still the ladies. You have to make adjustments. You might have a lot of things to do, but when it's time to take a nap, it's time to take a nap. I was going to work the other day, and I park in this parking structure, and I almost hit like 2 vans going inside the place, because I it's like I go to sleep for a moment. I told you guys about the what do you call it, the semi truck or whatever you call it, that I hit on the freeway. So when I say I'm tired, When I say I'm tired, I'm really tired. I'm a lot more tired than I'm saying, and that's what I was saying. I'm so pleased that I don't sound, I don't. What do they say? I don't look like what I've been through. I don't look like what I've been through, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for that. Oh my goodness, this man he's backing out in the same car that I'm in. He's same, same color and everything. He's backing out, and the lady was right there. He almost just hit her car. Just something, I don't know, something got in her ear, but simultaneously she started pulling up so he wouldn't hit her. But he didn't stop. She moved. He was I'm at the library. I'm not at the club. And he was just about to just take her little car out. I just, but yeah, so that's the value of those other videos, because I have shared the things, like those kind of incidents, like the car accidents and stuff like that. I was going to work one night, and I was in the same parking going into the garage, and I was so tired. I was going inside the garage, and it's a turn. You got to turn. You don't just go straight in. You got to turn to get in there. And I was turning to get in there, and I must have blanked out. I must have went to sleep. I woke up, and I was like 2 inches away from a Tesla. Because there's a lot of Teslas. There's a lot of Teslas. And I was like 2 inches away from a Tesla. Then right? And there was no way that I should have even been over there. What happened is I went to sleep, and so I just kept straight instead of turning. But something woke me up. God woke me up. Because you can only imagine what that could have been. People think you on something. No, I'm just tired. So that's the kind of stuff that I shared with you. That when I say I'm tired, no, I really mean it. And I'm just pleased. I'm pleased that that's not really what I hear. That's not what I hear. That's what I'm saying. When I misstep and my dots are a little, they're not coming together so swiftly. Please, give me grace. Please give me grace, and just know my intention. Please. So imagine how I'd be, kicking it off, and if I wasn't tired, shoot, I'd be really doing some talking, making some sense. But anyway, I'm not just gonna keep talking and talking and talking. Okay, we're at 42 minutes. Thank you so much, you guys, for showing up again today. I'm gonna go ahead and get this uploaded, and I feel good. I'm glad that I have wisdom enough to do this right now instead of. I like to put you first instead of last, because your actions speak louder than words. My actions say you're important to me, and I'm doing it at the front of my day and not at the end. So that's the other part when I'm going to work. It's not the end, it's the beginning, but it's the beginning again. That's another day. So anyhow, thank you so much for being with me. But like I said, if you're just now tuning in, we are at the end of October, you know that. But think about what you can do. Think about what you can do for yourself for November. Think about what you can do, what changes you can make, and you'll be in a better position for next year. Don't wait for next year and then say you're gonna join the gym. Get started now, and then imagine how good you'll feel December 31st going into January. Whatever you want to do, you may not be able to complete it. You may want to lose 20 pounds. You may not be able to lose 20 pounds in 2 months, but you can do some of it. You can do 7. You can do 5. You can do a low number. You can do 7. You can do 7 by the end of the year and still enjoy the holidays. Okay? So, thank you for being here with me. This is so important to me. I really enjoy it. It's meaningful to me. It gives me purpose. To know that I'm not just, sitting on a bump, waiting for time to go by, or on a treadmill trying to figure it out. I'm doing something. So, all right, you guys, thank you so much. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a good evening. Have a good day. Be kind to yourself. If you need to take a nap, take a nap. Things always look better when you're not so tired. So, thanks again. I love you, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.